Walk your own path. You can't depend on anybody in this world. And I don't mean that in a negative, pessimistic way. I'm not here to say that you can't trust anybody or you shouldn't depend on nobody. This is not about that. This is about your daily routine, your schedule, the things you got to get done, the goals you got on your plate, and how people cannot affect this. Because I was that guy. I remember I used to always text my friends back in college and high school. I would always text them like, yo, what we doing this weekend? What are you guys doing? Oh, you guys are going to this party. Oh, who's going? Right? Like I was always asking about people and what they're doing. And I always structured my days around people and what they told me. I wasn't being a leader. And nowadays, the way I live my life is way different. I have my own path. I have my own stuff on my calendar. I have my own goals. I have my own things I gotta get done. From the basics to the time I gotta wake up to what I'm doing right now. I'm going on a walk to Brickell and I'm just gonna enjoy the sun, maybe socialize here and there, take some client calls. And if someone texts me saying, Serge, I want to do XYZ right now, it's like, no, dude, at this moment, I already have it on my calendar. I can't stray away from it. It's very important you guys do this as well. And this is more for men, okay? If you're a man, this is extremely important. So whatever you have to do today and on a daily basis, you need to block out your calendar with this stuff. And that's the first practical piece of advice I want to give you guys, which is block out your calendar with the things you need to get done. If you don't do this, don't expect that shit to get done, because without treating your time important, without trying to be punctual to these things, you're just not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. In fact, another thing that used to happen to me is I remember weekends were very unproductive for me. I think it's all the time I had on my calendar, I just didn't know what to do. I kind of felt like during the week, I'm being forced to work 8 hours. I'm being forced to go to school. I'm being forced to do these things. During the weekend, it's on you, and it's kind of up to you as to how productive you're gonna be. I've only recently gotten more productive during the weekend, and it became a better thing for me. And that's because I got really good at using my calendar. So in my opinion, either in the morning or at night, you should structure the next day or the day of the stuff you got to get done. Ideally you have the majority of what you got to do as a recurring thing every day. So for example, I go to the gym every morning, and I also go to sleep every day, obviously. Those are two things that are on my calendar every day. I also have the time I gotta film YouTube videos. I also have the time I gotta go read. I also got the time I have my quote unquote lunch and breakfast and dinner. I eat the same meal, same time every day. So as much as you can, have recurring tasks every day. And on top of that, every morning or every night, structure your day with the things you gotta get done. And you need to fill out everything, even the times you relax, even the downtimes you want to put on your calendar, like hang out with X friend or do XYZ thing. That's what you got to get done. And the whole point of this video is to get back to the topic, is you can't have external people change your goals. So you need to have your own meeting with yourself where you do these things and you structure out your goals and you structure out what you got to get done, and you can't let people fuck that up. If someone wants to do something during a block that's important for you, oh well, you can't do it. You might have FOMO at first, but I'm telling you, over time you start to love having structure. You start to love trusting yourself. That's really what it comes down to. And you become a leader. And then when you do invite people to do things, or you do want to hang out with people, it's an invitation. I'm doing this, you can come with me if you would like. Or I would love for you to come with me, but I'm not gonna drag you here. I'm not gonna alter my fucking path. Very little compromise. In fact, there's no compromise for my goals. There's none. Honestly, none at all. I don't give a fuck who you are. the number one things I got to get done today and on my life, there's no compromise at all. So that's the mindset you need to have, guys. I'm currently just going to continue this walk. Have a great day. And by the way, if you want more structure, more accountability, link in my description to work with me personally. I also have a main channel. That's also going to be in the description. We'll talk soon, guys. Peace out.